Hey everyone, and welcome back to Zen Zone Health. Today we're talking about something that affects millions of us: anxiety. Whether it's those occasional butterflies in your stomach or a feeling that just won't quit, we've all been there. The good news is there are proven ways to manage and even overcome those anxious feelings. We're going to break down 5 powerful techniques that can help you find a calmer, more peaceful state of mind. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future health tips. Let's get started.
First things first, it's important to remember that anxiety is incredibly common. It's something that affects people from all walks of life, regardless of age, gender, or background. Whether you're a student, a professional, a parent, or someone in between, anxiety can find its way into your life. You are not alone in this. There are countless others who understand what you're going through, and many have found ways to cope and thrive despite their anxiety. Millions of people experience it every single day. It's a shared human experience, and acknowledging this can be the first step towards feeling less isolated and more empowered to seek help. But to really get a handle on it, you need to understand it. Understanding your anxiety means delving into what it is, why it happens, and how it manifests in your life. It's about gaining insight into the mechanisms of your mind and body. Think of it like this: you wouldn't try to fix a car engine without knowing how it works, right? Just as a mechanic needs to understand the intricacies of an engine to repair it, you need to understand the intricacies of your anxiety to manage it effectively. The same goes for your mental health. Taking care of your mental well-being requires knowledge, patience, and practice. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a personalized journey. Take some time to really pay attention to your anxiety. What triggers it? Is it certain situations, people, or thoughts that set it off? Understanding your triggers can help you anticipate and prepare for moments of anxiety. How does it make you feel, physically and emotionally? Anxiety can manifest in various ways, from a racing heart and sweaty palms to feelings of dread and unease. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial in managing them. Is it tied to specific situations, or is it more of a constant feeling? Some people experience anxiety in response to particular events, while others may feel a general sense of anxiety most of the time. Identifying the nature of your anxiety can guide you in finding the right coping strategies. Once you start to recognize the patterns of your anxiety, you can start to develop strategies to manage it. This might include mindfulness practices, cognitive behavioral techniques, or lifestyle changes that promote overall well-being. Knowledge is power, my friends. The more you learn about your anxiety, the better equipped you'll be to handle it. Remember, seeking help from professionals, such as therapists or counselors, can provide you with additional tools and support. You're not in this alone, and with the right understanding and resources, you can navigate your anxiety and lead a fulfilling life.
Now that you're starting to understand your anxiety a bit better, let's talk about how to observe your reactions to it. This is where mindfulness comes in. Throughout the day, try to pay close attention to what's happening in your body and mind when you start to feel anxious. Do you feel your heart racing? Are your palms getting sweaty? Are you starting to overthink things? Maybe you're withdrawing from social situations. By learning to recognize these physical and emotional cues, you're essentially becoming a detective of your own anxiety. You're gathering valuable clues that will help you understand your triggers and develop coping mechanisms.
Okay, so you're starting to recognize your anxiety triggers and how your body reacts. This is a crucial first step in managing anxiety. By understanding what sets off your anxious feelings, you can begin to take control of your emotional responses. It's like mapping out the terrain before embarking on a journey. Knowing where the pitfalls are helps you navigate more effectively. Now it's time to tackle those anxious thoughts head-on. This might seem daunting at first, but remember, you have the power to change your thought patterns. It's all about taking small, manageable steps. Start by identifying the thoughts that cause you the most distress. Write them down if it helps to see them clearly. One of the most effective ways to do this is to challenge them. Question the validity of these thoughts. Are they based on facts or assumptions? Often our minds can play tricks on us, making us believe things that aren't necessarily true. By challenging these thoughts, you can start to see them for what they really are. When you feel an anxious thought creeping in, don't just accept it as truth. Pause for a moment and take a deep breath. This gives you a chance to step back and assess the situation more objectively. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Is it pushing me towards my goals or holding me back? Instead, ask yourself, is this thought really true? What evidence do I have to support this thought? Sometimes just asking these questions can help you see the irrationality of your anxious thoughts. It's like being a detective, searching for clues to uncover the truth. What evidence do I have to support this thought? Look for concrete proof. If you can't find any, it's likely that the thought is based on fear rather than reality. This realization can be incredibly empowering, as it allows you to take back control from your anxiety. What would I say to a friend who is having this thought? Often, we are much kinder and more rational when giving advice to others than we are to ourselves. Imagine a friend came to you with the same anxious thought. What would you tell them? Use that same compassionate and logical approach on yourself. Often, when we really examine our anxious thoughts, we realize they're based on fear, not facts. This can be a turning point in managing anxiety. Understanding that these thoughts are not grounded in reality can help diminish their power over you. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly everything becomes clearer. Another helpful tip is to try reframing those negative thoughts into more positive ones. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem, but rather looking at it from a different perspective. For example, instead of thinking, I can't do this, try this might be challenging, but I'm going to give it my best shot. This shift in mindset can make a huge difference in how you approach and handle difficult situations. For example, instead of thinking, I can't do this, try this might be challenging, but I'm going to give it my best shot. This simple change in wording can transform your outlook and give you the motivation to push through. Remember, it's not about eliminating anxiety completely, but about managing it in a way that allows you to live your life to the fullest. With practice, these techniques can become second nature, helping you to face your fears with confidence and resilience.
Think of your brain like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. The same goes for managing anxiety. One of the best ways to train your brain for calmness is through mindfulness meditation. Meditation is all about focusing on the present moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. Even just a few minutes of meditation each day can make a world of difference. There are tons of great guided meditation apps and videos available online, so find one that resonates with you and give it a try.
Now let's talk about some additional lifestyle changes that can make a big difference in managing your anxiety. First up, exercise. Regular physical activity is one of the most effective ways to reduce stress and anxiety. It doesn't have to be intense. Even a daily walk can help. You've probably heard it a million times, but there's a reason for that. It works. Exercise not only improves your physical health, but also has a profound impact on your mental well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in your brain, which have mood-boosting effects. These endorphins act as natural painkillers and also improve your ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. Activities like yoga and meditation can also be incredibly beneficial. They not only provide physical exercise, but also help in calming the mind and reducing anxiety levels.
Next, let's talk about diet. What you put into your body can significantly affect how you feel. A balanced diet is crucial for maintaining both physical and mental health. What you eat can have a huge impact on how you feel, both physically and mentally. Foods rich in antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamins can help reduce inflammation and promote brain health. Make sure you're fueling your body with plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. These foods provide essential nutrients that help your body function optimally and can improve your mood. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Dehydration can lead to mood swings and increased anxiety. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. And last but not least, prioritize sleep. Quality sleep is essential for mental health. When you don't get enough sleep, your body and mind can't function properly. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more of the stress hormone cortisol, which can exacerbate anxiety. High cortisol levels can make it difficult to manage stress and can lead to a cycle of poor sleep and increased anxiety. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Establish a regular sleep schedule by going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Avoid screens and electronic devices at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your sleep. Instead, try reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation techniques. Incorporating mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling before bed can also help calm your mind and prepare you for a restful night's sleep. These practices can help you process your thoughts and reduce anxiety. By making these lifestyle changes, you can create a strong foundation for managing anxiety. Remember, it's about consistency and finding what works best for you. Small, gradual changes can lead to significant improvements in your overall well-being. So start incorporating these tips into your daily routine and notice the positive impact they can have on your life. Reducing anxiety is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to a healthier, happier you. Thank you for watching. We hope these tips help you on your journey to reducing anxiety and improving your overall well-being.
So there you have it. 5 powerful techniques to help you master your anxiety and live a calmer, more fulfilling life. Remember, managing anxiety is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs along the way, and that's okay. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and never hesitate to reach out for support when you need it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe to Zen Zone Health for more tips on living a healthier, happier life. See you in the next video, everyone.
Title 11 Physical Signs of an Anxiety Attack, Zen Zone Health. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike here for Zen Zone Health. You know that feeling, right? Your heart's racing, you can't catch your breath, and you feel like you're going to jump out of your skin? Yeah, that's anxiety, and it happens to the best of us. Today we're diving deep into the 11 physical signs of an anxiety attack. We're talking about the real deal, the nitty-gritty, so you can recognize what's going on and take control. Because knowledge is power, my friends. Understanding these signs can help you manage and reduce discomfort, and that's what we're all about here. So let's get started.
Okay, let's talk about that feeling like your heart is going to beat out of your chest. It's a sensation that can be incredibly alarming, almost as if your heart is trying to escape your body. You know, the one where you think you're having a heart attack. It's a common experience, and it can make you feel like something is seriously wrong.
That's your body's fight-or-flight response kicking in. This is an ancient survival mechanism designed to protect you from danger. See, when you experience anxiety, your brain sends out signals that tell your body there's danger. These signals are meant to prepare you for immediate action. Even if there's no real threat, your body goes into overdrive, releasing adrenaline and cortisol. These stress hormones flood your system, preparing you for a quick response. These hormones are like the gas pedal, revving up your system. And one of the first things they do is make your heart pump faster. This increased heart rate is your body's way of ensuring you have enough blood flow to your muscles. This is why you get that racing heartbeat or palpitations. It's a natural reaction, even though it feels anything but normal. It's your body trying to prepare you to either fight the danger or run away from it. This response is automatic and happens without you even thinking about it. Now, I know it can be scary, but understanding what's happening is the first step to managing it. By recognizing that this is a natural response, you can start to take control and find ways to calm your racing heart.
Ever notice your hands shaking or your whole body feeling wobbly when you're anxious? Yeah, that's another classic sign of your body's fight or flight response in action.
Remember those hormones we talked about, adrenaline and cortisol? Well, they're not just messing with your heart rate, they're also affecting your muscles, making them tense up and prepare for action. This tension can lead to trembling or shaking, especially in your hands, legs, or even your voice. It's like your body is saying, okay, we need to be ready to move, and fast. Again, it's not a pleasant feeling, but it's important to remember that it's a normal physiological response to stress and anxiety.
All right, let's talk about another weird one, dry mouth. It's one of those things that can sneak up on you and make you feel really uncomfortable. You know that feeling like you've been sucking on cotton balls? It's not just annoying, it can make talking and eating a real challenge. That's called cotton mouth, and it can be a real pain, literally. It can make your mouth feel sticky and dry, and sometimes even cause bad breath.
Now, dry mouth can be caused by a few things, including acid reflux, which can irritate your throat and reduce saliva production, or simply breathing through your mouth, especially at night, can dry out your mouth. But it's also a common symptom of anxiety. Why? You guessed it, those pesky stress hormones are at it again. When your body goes into fight or flight mode, it actually reduces saliva production. This is because in a true survival situation, digesting food is not a top priority. Your body is more concerned with getting you out of danger. It redirects energy and resources to more critical functions like muscle readiness and heightened senses. Your body is more concerned with getting you out of danger. This means less saliva, which can make your mouth feel like a desert. So next time you're feeling anxious and your mouth feels like the Sahara Desert, remember it's just your body's way of prioritizing survival. It's a natural response even if it feels uncomfortable. Drinking water can help alleviate the dryness, so keep hydrated and try to stay calm. Your body is just trying to protect you.
Have you ever felt this weird tingling, numbness, or even a burning sensation in your arms or legs when you're anxious? It's like your limbs are buzzing or falling asleep.
This is another strange but common symptom of anxiety, and it's related to how your body responds to stress. Remember how your body prioritizes getting blood to your vital organs during fight or flight? Well, that means less blood flow to your extremities, like your hands and feet. This decreased blood flow can lead to those strange sensations. It's like your body is saying, okay, hands and feet, you're not as important right now. We need to focus on the heart and lungs.
Let's talk about breathing, or should I say, difficulty breathing. This is a big one when it comes to anxiety. You might feel like you can't catch your breath, or like you're taking short, shallow breaths.
This is because anxiety can actually change your breathing patterns. When you're anxious, your body goes into overdrive, and you start breathing faster and more shallowly. This can lead to a decrease in carbon dioxide in your blood, which can actually make you feel even more lightheaded and anxious. It's a vicious cycle. But the good news is, there are techniques like deep breathing exercises that can help you regain control of your breath and calm your anxiety. Chest pain is one of the scariest physical symptoms of anxiety because it can feel a lot like a heart attack. This sensation can be incredibly alarming, leading many to rush to the emergency room, fearing the worst. And while anxiety-related chest discomfort isn't usually life-threatening, it's important to get it checked out by a doctor, especially if you have any history of heart problems. A medical professional can help rule out any serious conditions and provide peace of mind. The chest pain you experience during an anxiety attack is often caused by muscle tension. When you're anxious, your body goes into a heightened state of alertness, causing your muscles to contract and tighten. Remember how we talked about your muscles tensing up in preparation for fight or flight? This is your body's natural response to stress, preparing you to either confront or escape a perceived threat. Well, those tense chest muscles can cause pain and tightness, making it feel like you're having heart problems. This can be particularly distressing if you're not aware that anxiety can manifest in such a physical way. It's also worth noting that chronic stress can increase your risk of heart disease over time, so managing your anxiety is important for both your mental and physical health. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and regular exercise can help reduce anxiety and improve overall well-being. This one might seem counterintuitive, but sometimes the absence of physical symptoms can actually be a sign of anxiety itself. It sounds strange, right? But some people, especially those who experience social anxiety, might not show any outward physical signs of their struggle. They might appear calm, cool, and collected on the outside, while their insides are churning with anxiety. This is because they've become adept at masking their symptoms, often due to fear of judgment or social stigma. It's important to remember that anxiety manifests differently in everyone, and just because someone isn't outwardly displaying physical symptoms doesn't mean they're not struggling. Ever feel lightheaded, dizzy, or like you're going to faint when you're anxious? Yeah, that's another fun one. This feeling of dizziness or lightheadedness is often caused by the increased blood flow and rapid breathing we talked about earlier. When your heart is racing and you're taking in lots of air quickly, it can actually mess with the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your blood. This imbalance can lead to that feeling of dizziness or lightheadedness. It's like your brain is saying, "Whoa, what's going on here? Everything's spinning." If you start to feel dizzy or lightheaded, it's important to sit down in a comfortable position and try some grounding techniques to help regulate your breathing and heart rate. Sweating is another telltale sign of anxiety. You might notice your palms getting clammy, or you might break out in a full-blown sweat. This is because anxiety triggers the release of those stress hormones we talked about earlier,
adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones, especially adrenaline, can stimulate your sweat glands, leading to increased perspiration. It's your body's way of trying to cool itself down because it thinks it's about to exert a lot of energy. It's like your body is saying, "Okay, get ready to sweat. We might have to run or fight something." Of course, in most cases, you're not actually going to be running or fighting anything, but your body doesn't know that. Believe it or not, anxiety can actually show up on your skin in the form of rashes or hives. This is because stress hormones, particularly cortisol, can wreak havoc on your skin. Cortisol can increase inflammation in the body, and this inflammation can manifest as skin irritation, rashes, or hives. It's like your body is saying, "Okay, skin, we're under attack. Time to react." Of course, in most cases, there's no real attack happening, but your body doesn't know that. It's just reacting to the perceived threat of stress and anxiety. Last but not least, let's talk about the gut-brain connection. Ever notice that your stomach gets upset when you're anxious? You might experience stomach pain, cramps, nausea, constipation, or even diarrhea. This is because there's a strong link between your gut and your brain. When you're stressed or anxious, your body releases those pesky stress hormones again, and those hormones can disrupt the normal functioning of your digestive system. It's like your body is saying, "Okay, digestion is on hold. We've got more important things to worry about right now." So there you have it, the 11 physical signs of an anxiety attack. Remember, it's completely normal to experience these symptoms from time to time. Anxiety is a natural human emotion, and it's how our bodies have evolved to deal with stress. The important thing is to recognize these signs and develop healthy coping mechanisms to manage your anxiety. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to Zen Zone Health for more videos on mental health and wellness. See you in the next one.
Natural ways to relieve stress and anxiety. Zen Zone Health. Hey everyone, welcome back to Zen Zone Health. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're talking about something that affects everyone, stress and anxiety. It's a part of life, but it doesn't have to control us. We're diving into some natural, practical ways to find relief and take back control of your well-being. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future health tips.
We're starting with the simplest yet most effective tool you have, your breath. It's always with you, ready to help you find your calm. When stress hits, your body goes into fight or flight mode. This is an ancient response designed to protect you from danger. Your heart races, your thoughts spiral, and it feels like everything is out of control. This is your body's way of preparing to either fight the threat or run away from it. But deep, conscious breathing, that's like hitting the brakes. It sends a signal to your brain that it's okay to slow down. It tells your body it's safe to relax. This simple act can shift your entire state of being from chaos to calm. Focus on that inhale, nice and slow, filling your belly like a balloon. Imagine the air filling every part of your lungs, expanding your chest and abdomen. Hold it for a beat, then exhale slowly, feeling the tension melt away. Visualize the stress leaving your body with each breath out. Try focusing on your breath with your eyes closed, picturing a calm place. Maybe it's a beach, a forest, or a quiet room. Let your mind take you there. For kids, make it fun. Have them lie down with a teddy bear on their belly, watching it rise and fall with each breath. This not only makes the exercise enjoyable, but also teaches them the importance of deep breathing from a young age. Breathing exercises can be done alone or in a group. Yoga classes often incorporate breathwork, helping you synchronize your breath with movement. You can also combine deep breathing with other calming activities, like journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings as you breathe deeply, allowing the act of writing to further release tension. Listening to calming music while practicing deep breathing can enhance the experience. The rhythm of the music can guide your breath, making it easier to maintain a steady pace. Take your deep breathing practice outside. Walking slowly in nature while focusing on your breath can be incredibly grounding. The fresh air and natural surroundings amplify the calming effect. Remember, the goal is to find what works best for you. Whether it's a quiet room, a favorite song, or a walk in the park, use your breath as a tool to find your calm.
Yoga is more than just fancy poses. It's about connecting your mind and body to find balance. It's a holistic practice that integrates physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation to create a sense of harmony and well-being. When you engage in yoga, you're not just stretching your muscles, you're also stretching your mind and spirit, allowing them to align and function in unison. When stress takes hold, it feels like your mind is racing ahead of your body. You might feel overwhelmed, anxious, or even physically tense. This disconnection can make it difficult to focus, sleep, or even enjoy daily activities. Stress can manifest in various ways, from headaches and muscle tension to irritability and fatigue. It's like your body is in one place, but your mind is somewhere else entirely, creating a sense of imbalance and unease. Yoga brings you back to the present moment. By focusing on your breath and the sensations in your body, you can anchor yourself in the here and now. This mindfulness practice helps you to let go of worries about the past or future, allowing you to experience a sense of peace and clarity. Each pose and breath becomes a tool to ground yourself, making it easier to navigate life's challenges with a calm and centered mind. Try Savasana, or corpse pose. This pose involves lying flat on your back with your arms and legs comfortably spread. It's a moment of complete surrender, where you can release all physical and mental tension. Despite its simplicity, Savasana is one of the most challenging poses because it requires you to be still and present, fully aware of your body and breath. It sounds simple lying flat on your back, but it's incredibly powerful for letting go. In Savasana, you allow your body to rest and rejuvenate, giving your mind a chance to quiet down. This pose can help reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and promote a sense of deep relaxation. It's a time to integrate the benefits of your yoga practice, letting go of any residual tension and finding a state of inner peace. Child's pose is another great one, curling up like a ball, forehead resting on the ground. This pose is comforting and nurturing, providing a gentle stretch for the back and hips. It encourages a sense of safety and grounding, making it an excellent choice for relieving stress and anxiety. As you breathe deeply in child's pose, you can feel the tension melting away, replaced by a sense of calm and tranquility. These poses, combined with focused breathing, help release tension and calm the nervous system. Deep, mindful breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and reduces the stress response. By synchronizing your breath with your movements, you create a meditative flow that enhances your overall sense of well-being. Whether you're dealing with daily stressors or seeking a moment of peace, yoga offers a powerful way to reconnect with yourself and find balance in your life.
We've all heard it, but it's true. Laughter really is good for you. When you laugh, your brain releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that act like natural stress relievers. And it's not just in your head. Laughter relaxes your muscles, boosts your immune system, and can even help you cope with difficult situations. So put on your favorite comedy, spend time with people who make you laugh, and don't be afraid to laugh at yourself.
Chapter 4. Move your body, transform your mood. Exercise isn't just for your physical health. It's a powerful tool for managing stress too. Remember those endorphins we talked about? Exercise is a surefire way to get them flowing. Whether it's a brisk walk in nature, a Zumba class, or dancing it out in your living room, find what you enjoy and get moving. You'll sleep better, feel more energized, and be better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way.
Chapter 5. Caffeine, friend or foe? That morning, coffee might be a ritual, but if you're struggling with stress and anxiety, it could be doing more harm than good. Caffeine is a stimulant, and while it can give you a temporary boost, it can also increase those feelings of nervousness and restlessness. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up coffee entirely, but try cutting back or opting for decaf, especially in the afternoon and evening. You might be surprised at how much calmer you feel.
Family time, your stress-busting superpower. We're social creatures at heart, and strong connections with loved ones are essential for our well-being. Spending quality time with family and friends isn't just fun, It's a powerful way to combat stress. Talking, laughing, and sharing experiences releases oxytocin, that feel-good hormone that helps us feel connected and supported. So put down your phone, turn off the TV, and make time for the people who matter most.
In our always-on world, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and forget to make time for ourselves. Hobbies are essential for stress relief because they provide a much-needed mental break. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing an instrument, or joining a book club, find something you're passionate about and make it a part of your routine. You'll not only reduce stress, but also discover new interests and talents. This one might sound surprising, but chewing gum can actually help reduce stress. Chewing gum while working on a stressful task can improve alertness and memory. It also stimulates saliva production, which can help reduce cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress. Now, I'm not suggesting you replace all your stress management techniques with gum, but it can be a helpful tool in the moment.
Music has an incredible ability to influence our mood and emotions. Listening to calming music, especially slow-paced instrumental music or nature sounds, can have a profound effect on your stress levels. It can slow your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and reduce those stress hormones. So create a playlist of your favorite calming tunes, put on your headphones, and let the music melt your stress away.
So there you have it, 9 natural ways to find relief from stress and anxiety. Each of these methods has been carefully selected to help you navigate through the challenges of daily life with more ease and grace. Remember, it's not about being perfect, but about finding what works best for you and incorporating these practices into your daily life. Whether it's through meditation, yoga, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply, every small effort counts. By taking small steps each day, you can cultivate a sense of calm and well-being. It's important to be patient with yourself and recognize that progress takes time. Celebrate the little victories along the way. Which of these tips resonated with you the most? Was it the idea of practicing mindfulness, or perhaps the suggestion to incorporate more healthy foods into your diet? Maybe you found the concept of self-care particularly appealing. Share your thoughts and any other stress-busting strategies you use in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly valuable to others who are also seeking ways to manage their stress and anxiety. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Zen Zone Health for more health and wellness tips. Your support helps us continue to create content that aims to improve your overall well-being. Until next time, take care. Remember to prioritize your mental and physical health and always be kind to yourself. Life is a journey, and every step you take towards better health is a step in the right direction.
12 things you do because of high-functioning anxiety. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Zen Zone Health. Today we're diving deep into the often misunderstood world of high-functioning anxiety. We're talking about those things you might be doing every day that you didn't realize were directly related to anxiety. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Taking the blame for slow replies. You know the scenario. Someone doesn't text you back right away and your mind starts to spiral. You instantly assume you've done something wrong, said something weird, or that they're just straight up ignoring you. Anxiety loves to warp our perception and blow things out of proportion. It feeds on those little seeds of doubt, convincing us that a delayed text is a personal attack. This overthinking can lead to feelings of guilt and self-blame, even when you've done absolutely nothing wrong. People get busy, phones die, and sometimes messages slip our minds. Instead of letting your anxiety run wild, take a deep breath, remind yourself that you're not a mind reader, and try to shift your focus to something more positive.
Chapter 2. Declining invites, even when you want to go. Picture this. You get invited to a party, a concert, maybe just a casual hangout with friends. But instead of feeling excited, a wave of dread washes over you. You really, truly want to go, but the thought of socializing, of being on, is just completely overwhelming. So, you politely decline the invitation, offering up a convenient excuse about being busy or tired. Part of you might feel relieved, but there's also this pang of disappointment.
this feeling of missing out on something that could have been fun. High-functioning anxiety can be a real party pooper. Don't let your fear hold you back from creating memories and deepening relationships.
Chapter 3. Obsessing over the totally trivial. We all have those moments where we overthink things, but with high-functioning anxiety, it's like that overthinking dial gets cranked up to 11. A fleeting glance from a stranger, a slightly offhand comment from a co-worker. These seemingly insignificant events can become major sources of stress and rumination. You find yourself replaying the interaction over and over again in your mind, analyzing every detail, every word, every facial expression. This obsessive thinking can be utterly exhausting, draining your mental energy and making it difficult to focus on anything else. Chapter 4. The late night, early morning struggle. Remember that peaceful image of sleep I just described? Yeah, that's probably not happening if you have high-functioning anxiety. As soon as your head hits the pillow, your mind decides it's the perfect time to replay every worry, every to-do list item, every embarrassing moment from the past decade. You toss and turn, desperately trying to quiet the incessant chatter in your mind. And just when you finally drift off, your alarm clock decides to unleash its shrill cry upon the world. You wake up feeling groggy, irritable, and already mentally exhausted. The day hasn't even begun, and you're already running on fumes. Chapter 5. Always expecting the absolute worst. Imagine this. You're running a few minutes late for a meeting. A perfectly normal, everyday occurrence, right? But for someone with high-functioning anxiety, this minor inconvenience can quickly spiral into a full-blown catastrophe. Your mind starts racing, conjuring up worst-case scenarios. My boss is going to think I'm unreliable. Anxiety loves to play the what-if game, and it's always rooting for the most disastrous outcome possible. This constant anticipation of doom can be incredibly draining, leading to feelings of helplessness and overwhelm. Chapter 6. The can't get out of bed. Struggle is real. You wake up, after another restless night no doubt, and immediately the weight of the day crashes down upon you. It's not just physical tiredness, it's a deep, soul-crushing exhaustion that seems to seep into your very bones. You know you have responsibilities, deadlines, and people counting on you, but the thought of facing the day feels utterly insurmountable. So you stay under the covers, seeking solace in the familiar comfort of your blankets. The world outside can wait, you tell yourself. But those 5 minutes often turn into 10, then 20, then an hour or more.
Chapter 7. New people? No, thank you. Meeting new people can be an exciting, nerve-wracking experience for anyone. But for someone with high-functioning anxiety, it can feel like navigating a minefield of social terrors. Every interaction is a performance, a chance to be judged, found wanting, and ultimately rejected. Your mind races with anxious thoughts. What if they think I'm boring? What if I say something stupid? What if they can see how awkward and uncomfortable I am? Parties, networking events, even casual gatherings with acquaintances become sources of dread rather than delight. You might find yourself making excuses to avoid social situations altogether, retreating into your comfort zone where the familiar feels safe and predictable.
Chapter 8. The never-ending conversation replay. It's happened to all of us, that awkward moment when you realize you've put your foot in your mouth. But for someone with high-functioning anxiety, these social missteps can become magnified 1,000-fold. You lie awake at night, replaying the conversation in your head, dissecting every word, every inflection, every facial expression. Did I say the wrong thing? Did I offend them? Do they think I'm an idiot? The anxiety feeds on these perceived blunders, turning them into major social disasters. You might even avoid the person altogether, too afraid to face the potential fallout from your imagined transgression. Presentations, job interviews, even casual interactions with strangers can become fodder for the anxiety monster.
Chapter 9. Their concern, just more to worry about. You know that feeling when someone close to you expresses concern about your well-being? It's supposed to be a comforting, supportive gesture, but for someone with high-functioning anxiety, it can feel like gasoline on an already raging fire. Suddenly, you're not just anxious, you're anxious about being anxious. You start to overanalyze their words, their tone, their body language. Their concern, however well-intentioned, becomes just another thing to worry about, another layer of self-doubt and insecurity to unravel.
Chapter 10. The future. Absolutely terrifying. The future. It's a vast, unknown expanse full of possibilities. For some, it's a source of excitement, a blank canvas upon which to paint their dreams. But for someone with high-functioning anxiety, the future can feel like a looming threat, a minefield of potential disasters waiting to explode. This constant fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, making it difficult to make plans, set goals, or even imagine a future that feels safe and secure.
Chapter 11. The comparison game is strong and unfair. In the age of social media, it's easier than ever to fall into the trap of comparison. You scroll through your feeds, bombarded with images of perfect lives, perfect bodies, and perfect accomplishments. And even though you know, logically, that social media is a curated highlight reel, it's hard not to feel a pang of envy, a sense that you're somehow falling behind. For someone with high-functioning anxiety, this comparison game can be brutal. You start to measure your worth against others, fixating on their successes while minimizing your own. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of inferiority, self-doubt, and a nagging sense that you're not good enough.
Chapter 12. Mistakes cue the self-flagellation. Everyone makes mistakes. It's a natural part of being human, but for someone with high-functioning anxiety, mistakes aren't just learning opportunities, they're catastrophic events that confirm their deepest fears of inadequacy. You beat yourself up mercilessly, replaying the mistake over and over again in your head. The anxiety magnifies the mistake, turning it into a defining moment, proof positive that you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. This self-criticism can be incredibly damaging, eroding your self-esteem and making it even harder to bounce back from setbacks.
Outro: finding peace with high-functioning anxiety. Thank you for watching ZenZone Health. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Recognizing these behaviors is the first step towards understanding and supporting those with high-functioning anxiety. See you in the next video.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to ZenZone Health. Magnesium is essential for over 300 processes in your body, like muscle and nerve function, blood sugar control, and blood pressure regulation. Unfortunately, many people aren't getting enough of it in their diet. That's why I'm breaking down 16 magnesium-rich foods you can easily incorporate into your meals. Let's jump right in.
First up, we've got a nutritional powerhouse: spinach. Spinach is loaded with vitamins and is also a fantastic source of magnesium, which helps maintain strong bones and lower blood pressure. Toss it in your smoothies, salads, or sauté it as a side dish. The options are endless. Next, we have beans and lentils, which are packed with plant-based protein, fiber, and magnesium. These little guys are low in fat and cholesterol, making them heart-healthy choices. The magnesium in beans and lentils can help slow down sugar absorption, which is especially helpful for managing diabetes. Looking for a delicious and satisfying snack? Look no further than edamame. These young soybeans are packed with magnesium. The magnesium in edamame can help reduce bloating, cramps, and even improve your mood. Edamame can also help prevent migraines and regulate blood pressure. Let's talk about cauliflower, a cruciferous vegetable that often gets overlooked. Cauliflower is a great source of vitamin C, fiber, and magnesium, which supports the parathyroid gland responsible for regulating calcium levels. Calcium is essential for strong, healthy bones. Potatoes, in their natural form, baked, boiled, or roasted, are actually quite nutritious. They're a good source of potassium and magnesium, which are essential for heart health. Some studies suggest that the magnesium content in potatoes might help with rheumatism. Who doesn't love avocados? They're creamy, delicious, and incredibly versatile. Avocados are loaded with healthy fats, vitamins, and magnesium, which is great for your heart. They can help lower bad cholesterol levels and reduce the risk of heart disease. Bananas are known for being a great source of potassium, but they're also a good source of magnesium. Bananas help boost your white blood cell production, essential for a strong immune system. Let's add some exotic flair with passion fruit. This tropical fruit is delicious and packed with magnesium. The magnesium in passion fruit works wonders for your digestion, immune system, and bone mineral density. Speaking of tropical fruits, let's not forget about pineapple. This juicy fruit is a fantastic source of magnesium. Just 1 cup of pineapple juice can provide 73% of your daily magnesium needs. Pineapple is also rich in manganese, essential for strong bones and healthy connective tissues. Coconuts are not only delicious, but also boast an impressive nutritional profile, including magnesium. The magnesium in coconut helps maintain electrolyte balance, essential for proper hydration and muscle function. Coconut can help combat fatigue and keep your energy levels up. Looking for a quick and easy snack? Nuts and seeds like almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds are packed with magnesium. Just half a cup of pumpkin seeds can provide your entire daily magnesium requirement. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate with a high cocoa content is a good source of antioxidants and magnesium. The flavonoids in dark chocolate have been linked to improved heart health and reduced blood pressure. Whole grains are packed with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and magnesium. Whole grains also contain selenium, which works synergistically with magnesium to promote strong bones and a healthy immune system. Almonds are packed with magnesium, fiber, healthy fats, and protein. The combination of these nutrients in almonds can help lower bad cholesterol levels and improve overall heart health. Non-fat yogurt, also known as Greek yogurt, is a great source of calcium and magnesium. Both calcium and magnesium are essential for strong, healthy bones. Tofu is incredibly versatile and a surprising source of magnesium. Tofu can provide magnesium, essential for muscle function, nerve function, and blood sugar control.
There you have it, 16 magnesium-rich foods to start feeling your best. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to ZenZone Health for more health tips. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay healthy and keep those magnesium levels up.
Welcome to ZenZone Health. Hey everyone, it's your trusted source for all things health and wellness, ZenZone Health. We're here to guide you on your journey to a healthier, happier life. Today we're tackling a topic that hits close to home for many of us: anxiety. Anxiety can be a challenging and often overwhelming experience, but understanding it is the first step towards managing it. We all experience it from time to time, but did you know that what you eat can actually play a significant role in managing those anxious feelings? Yes, your diet can either help you stay calm or make you feel more anxious. That's right, some foods can actually exacerbate anxiety symptoms. It's not just about what you eat, but also about what you should avoid. So, stick around as we delve into the top 5 foods you should avoid if you're looking to find your zen and conquer anxiety. We'll explore why these foods can be harmful and what healthier alternatives you can choose instead. By making mindful choices about what you eat, you can take control of your anxiety and improve your overall well-being. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. And don't forget to subscribe to ZenZone Health and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. We're here to support you every step of the way on your health and wellness journey.
Let's kick things off with a morning staple for many: caffeine. Now, we all know that morning cup of coffee or tea can jumpstart our day, but it can also be a sneaky culprit behind those racing thoughts and jitters. Caffeine is a stimulant, and while it can provide a temporary energy boost, it also sends your nervous system into overdrive. This can lead to those all too familiar feelings of nervousness, restlessness, and even difficulty concentrating. In some cases, It can even trigger or worsen panic attacks. So, if you are prone to anxiety, you might want to consider limiting your intake of coffee, energy drinks, and even certain teas and chocolate. Next up, let's talk about alcohol. It might seem like a quick fix to unwind after a stressful day, and many people do use it as a way to cope with social anxiety. But here's the catch. Alcohol is a depressant. While it might initially create a sense of relaxation, it can actually disrupt the balance of chemicals in your brain, ultimately increasing feelings of anxiety as it wears off. What's even more concerning is that long-term alcohol consumption has been linked to an increased risk of developing anxiety disorders. So, while that glass of wine might seem tempting, it's best to enjoy it in moderation or opt for healthier ways to de-stress. Physical activities like jogging or even a brisk walk can help clear your mind and reduce stress. Engaging in a good book can also be a wonderful escape from daily pressures. Spending quality time with friends and family, without the influence of alcohol, can strengthen your relationships and provide emotional support. Techniques like deep breathing exercises or mindfulness meditation can be incredibly effective in managing stress and anxiety. Even cooking a healthy meal can be a therapeutic activity that nourishes both your body and mind. Pursuing hobbies and creative activities can also serve as a great outlet for stress relief. Journaling your thoughts and feelings can help you process emotions and gain clarity. Remember, there are numerous ways to unwind and manage stress that don't involve alcohol. Finding what works best for you can lead to a healthier, happier life.
Now, who doesn't love a sugary treat every now and then? Whether it's a delicious piece of cake, a refreshing soda, or a handful of candy, sugary foods and drinks are often our go-to comfort items. But when it comes to anxiety, sugar can be a real silent saboteur. It might seem harmless, but the impact it has on our mental health can be quite significant. You see, when you consume sugary foods and drinks, your blood sugar levels spike, leading to that initial burst of energy. This might feel great at first, giving you a quick boost to get through the day. But what goes up must come down. That spike in energy is often followed by a rapid drop, known as a sugar crash. These sugar crashes can leave you feeling anxious, irritable, and even a bit shaky. The sudden drop in blood sugar can trigger feelings of unease and discomfort. And it's not just the immediate effects you have to worry about. Consistently consuming high amounts of sugar can have long-term consequences on your mental health. Studies have shown that a diet high in added sugar can actually contribute to anxiety in the long run. The more sugar you consume, the more likely you are to experience heightened levels of anxiety and stress. So, try to limit those sugary snacks and drinks and focus on incorporating more whole, unprocessed foods into your diet. Opt for fruits, vegetables, and whole grains that provide sustained energy without the crash. By making these small changes, you can help manage your anxiety levels and improve your overall well-being. Remember, a balanced diet is key to a balanced mind. Let's move on to a culprit that might not be as obvious: trans fats. You'll often find these unhealthy fats lurking in processed foods, fried foods, and baked goods, and they can wreak havoc on both your physical and mental health. Trans fats have been linked to an increased risk of depression and anxiety, and for good reason. They promote inflammation throughout the body, including in the brain, which can interfere with the production and function of mood-regulating neurotransmitters. So do your best to steer clear of those processed and fried goodies, and opt for healthier fats like those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Last but not least, let's address the topic of gluten. Now, it's important to note that gluten is not problematic for everyone, but for some individuals, particularly those with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, gluten can trigger a range of digestive issues and even impact their mental health. Studies have shown a link between gluten sensitivity and an increased risk of mood disorders like depression and anxiety. While more research is needed in this area, if you suspect you might be sensitive to gluten, it's worth talking to your doctor about getting tested and exploring gluten-free options.
Now that we've covered some foods to avoid, let's dive into some anxiety-fighting superstars, starting with fatty fish. Think salmon, tuna, mackerel, sardines. These swimmers are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health and have been shown to have mood-boosting effects. Omega-3s work their magic by reducing inflammation and supporting healthy brain cell communication. Aim to include at least 2 servings of fatty fish in your diet each week to reap the mental health benefits. Next up, let's talk about the sunshine vitamin D. Now, you can get vitamin D from spending time outdoors, but it's also found in certain foods like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified foods. Why is vitamin D so crucial for anxiety? Well, studies have shown that vitamin D deficiency is linked to an increased risk of mood disorders, including anxiety. So make sure you're getting enough of this mood-boosting vitamin through a combination of sunlight and diet.
Pumpkin seeds small but mighty. Don't underestimate the power of these little green seeds. Pumpkin seeds are packed with nutrients that can work wonders for your mental well-being. They're particularly rich in zinc and magnesium, 2 minerals that play a crucial role in regulating mood and reducing anxiety. Zinc is involved in the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that promotes feelings of happiness and well-being. Magnesium, on the other hand, acts as a natural relaxant, helping to calm the nervous system and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Dark chocolate, indulge your way to calm. Yes, you heard that right. Dark chocolate can actually be good for your mental health. Now, before you go raiding the candy aisle, it's important to choose dark chocolate with a high cacao content, at least 70%, and enjoy it in moderation. Dark chocolate is a good source of tryptophan, an amino acid that's converted into serotonin in the brain. It also contains magnesium, which, as we discussed earlier, can help to relax the nervous system and reduce anxiety. Turmeric, the golden spice for anxiety. Finally, let's talk about turmeric, the golden spice that's been used for centuries in traditional medicine. Turmeric contains a powerful compound called curcumin, which has potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Chronic inflammation is increasingly being recognized as a contributing factor to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Curcumin helps to combat inflammation throughout the body, including in the brain, which can help to improve mood and reduce anxiety symptoms.
Your journey to Zen starts now. So there you have it, your guide to understanding how food can impact your anxiety levels. Remember, making gradual changes to your diet can make a big difference in managing anxiety and improving your overall well-being. But as always, it's essential to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant dietary changes, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Zen Zone Health for more health and wellness tips. Until next time, stay healthy and take care.